Sorry. Anyways, hey guys, we're going to explore the files. That's what we're doing in this episode. We will continue it. I'm just going to explore these files. Hmm. Interesting. Wait. The NH Corporation. Interesting. NH Corporation. Font by Sandal Communications Inc. Okay. Oh, okay. Very interesting. Oh, this is the words they like. Yuri. That's what they like, but what about Monica? Oh, interesting. So I guess that's it. Unless if I buy the DLC, I could be able to dive deep into more of it. But for now, let's just go to the DLC. Okay. So right now we're at the poems. So we already did we already did Sayori, so we're gonna do Natsuki. Oh, the memories of the voices. Okay. Yeah. Um. Okay.
Okay, well, let's start with the thing. I don't like it. First of all,
Natsuki reads my poem.
never mind. I don't feel like giving you my opinion.
Then what's the point of sharing in the first place? I wrote this when I could have been doing other things.
Uh,
In fact, remember how I said I wanted to read your poem? That's what I had in mind when I wrote it. When writing this, I wanted to help you feel comfortable enough to share yours. Like Monica said, yeah, yeah. I don't know what that means.
well, I would be more comfortable sharing my poem if yours was really bad. You were supposed to show me. You were supposed to show me some dumb poem and make me go, ha. Well, it's not that great, but let me show you what real literature looks like. And when you and when oh my god, and you went and ruined it. I hope you're happy.
So, in other words, you're saying you like it? That's okay. Retort gets caught in her throat.
Ugh, you're so. You just don't understand anything, do you? I already told you that you don't have to go to yeah you don't have to go announce it to the world like you're all you're all self-important.
Pretty sure you never actually said that. I say that mostly to myself. Natsuki really hates me or something. can't figure out if it's a win or loss that she liked my poem. In any case, you still need to show me yours, right?
Yeah, fine, I guess. Only because Maka will make me if I don't.
Okay. What am I looking at? Okay. Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it. There's two eagles can fly.
Yeah, I told you you weren't gonna like it.
I liked it.
What? Just be honest.
I am. I'm so convinced that I wouldn't like it.
Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has all been
So full of, I can't read that word. I have no idea what that word is. So sophisticate
and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously.
But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid.
Yes, exactly. I like it easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you don't do things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it.
Yeah, I understand.
But the other nice things about simple writing is it's put more weight on the wordplay. Like I said, oh my god. Like I set up for a rhythm at the end, but then made it all fall flat on purpose. It helps brings out the feelings in the last line.
So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized. Sorry that I was thirsty.
That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you?
Yeah, I guess not. I decided to humor her with that last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take it away from her. Oh. Okay. Yuri stares at the poem. Mid-pass, more than enough time for her to finish reading.
Oh, sorry. I forgot to start speaking.
It's fine, don't force yourself.
I'm not. I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay. This is your first time writing a poem, right?
Yeah. Why do you ask?
I'm just making sure.
I felt yours voice is different.
I guess that I guess that it might be after reading through it.
Bro. So it's that bad?
No. Did I raise my voice? I'm so sorry.
Yuri buries her face in her hands. Can't help but notice that it's been several minutes and we really haven't gotten anywhere. It might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. It's fine, I really didn't notice. What were you saying?
Right, it's just that there are specific word habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think most noticeable things I recognize in new word writers is that they try to make their style more deliberate.
Bro, my voice.
In other words, they tend to pick a word style separate from,
Okay, yours voice is very different.
from the topic matter, and they form fit two words together. The end result is that both style and the expressionness are weakened.
Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Okay. Her stammering is completely gone and sounds like an expert.
Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There's so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valid feedback. Natsuki could be a little bit pissed though.
Pissed out.
Well,
Am I?
I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry.
It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now?
Yes, please do. I love to share my thoughts process behind it.
Yuri smiles dreamily as if that's a rare opportunity for her, which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Oh god, crosswords! Okay. I cannot read crosswords right, guys, so I'll do my best to read it. Ghost under the light. The 10 of my hair behind the emerald glow, bathing. It must be this one, the last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe calmly, bathing in the present of living in the past. The flicker, the flickens I flicken back. I'm sorry, I have such terrible handwriting. Girl, you don't have terrible handwriting. I just can't read it. What? I wasn't thinking that at all. But it took you a long time to read over it. Ah. Well, I just don't read scripts very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. That's a relief. I also like the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive. Yeah. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest, since it's your first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Oh god, it's gonna be horror script she's gonna write. Are you into Ghost Yuri? Woohoo! Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, Snakius. Really? Why did I name myself this? I must have totally missed the point. Okay. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. But remember that poet often expresses their own thoughts, feelings, and expressions in their words. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of a poem is only beginning symbolically compared to a ghost, lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past. And soon be left with nothing. That's a lot more Solon putting it in that way. Okay, wait. I haven't even thought of that. That's impressive. It's nothing really. Well, it makes me happy that you think that. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up on these things too. Yeah, maybe you're right. Guess I'll keep trying. I'm counting on you. I'm counting on you. Okay, Marco's the last. Hi, Snakius. Oh, God. Hi, Snakius. Having a good time so far? Yes. Good, glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything,
If you ever have any, wait a minute, what time is it? God dang it! I'll always listen. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, keep that in mind. Of course, I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyways, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Ehoo! Don't worry, say yes. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know. But it's that sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon. But that's true. I hand out my poem. I like it. I like the sneakers. Really? It's a lot cuter than I expected. Hey!
Oh, jeez.
No. It's kind of makes me think of Natsuki would write.
Oh, Natsuki, okay. So I may have caught Natsuki's heart. Okay. That explains a lot.
And she's good writer too. So take that as a compliment.
If you say so.
Yep. There are a lot of poems or stories out there that are no more than a few simple words. They can be funny, endearing, even sad. Or even sad, god dang it. And sometimes they're only a few lines long. They might even feel like they're written for kids, but if you think about them, they can express views of the world that would apply to anybody.
That's actually true. I see. So you're saying that Sugi is kind of like that?
Sort of. Maybe she's not an expert, but you probably won't find much filler in her poems. They might be easy to write, but they're super challenging to get the meaning through. So I can see why it would be kind of a poem to explore. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. That's okay. I love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little bit biased towards their own kind of styles, but I'll always help you find what suits you the most. Don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have a little to worry about impressing them or anything. Anyways, do you want to read my poem? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to be not very good. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean
I always feel that way, you know. I see. Let's read then. Hole in the wall. It could have been me. See the directions, the speckle crawl towards a noisy neighbor, an angry boyfriend. I'll never know I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I feel blind. Like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late. My retinas already scorched with a permanent copy of a meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It wasn't too deep. Stretched forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realize now that I wasn't looking in, I was looking out. And he, on the other side, I was looking in. Oh. What do you think? It's very free form, if that what you call it. So I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. It's okay. Yeah, that's kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. There's a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performing out loud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of empathy recently. It's been influenced my poems a bit. And empathy? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous. Talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Oh my god, my voice just turned to a robot. Maybe after everyone's better friends with each other. Anyways, here's my go writing tip for today. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixed on specific points. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about this: if you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So, just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Okay. I guess that's everyone. I glanced around the room. I was a little bit more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all. Guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sarah and Monica are happily chatting. My hand lands on Yuri and Natsuki. They genuinely exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they're reading in tandem, I watch their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrow furrows in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly.
What's with this language? Eh. Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing.
Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand.
I guess you could say it's fancy. Ah, thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss symbolism or something? It's clear about the feelings of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. Eh? You mean to have tried that to come up with something nice to say? But thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple of suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Sayori liked it, and Sneakiest did too. So based on that, I gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me. I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time accepting my writing style. I don't expect to change anytime soon, unless, of course, I come across something partially inspiring.
They're gonna fight. They're definitely going to fight.
Which I haven't yet. Yeah. And Sneakiest liked my poem too, you know. He even told me that he was impressed by it.
Why did the music stop? This is creepy. Natsuki suddenly stands up.
Oh, I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. Uh? That's not what I... You're just...
Yuri stands up as well.
Maybe you're just jealous that Snakeys appreciates my advice more than he appreciates yours. Bitch slap. Huh? And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice? Bitch slap. Are you full of...
Oh my god.
Are you full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Ugh. Is everyone okay? Well, you know what? I was the one whose, oh my god, whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Snaky started showing up.
Bro.
Natsuki! Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you.
I can't do the both voices, so... Okay.
I don't like fighting, guys.
Suddenly, both girls turns towards me as if they just noticed I was staying there.
Snakiest.
Bro, this is so stupid. It's ridiculous. I love it. It's hilarious.
She trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. If I could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place.
Bro, I was so loud.
What's the point in making your... Wait, give me more. I need to say this. Okay. What's the point in making your poems all concluded for no reason? The meaning should just jump out at the reader, not force them to have to figure it out. Help me explain that to her, Sneakiest. Wait! Wait! There's a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to... It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meaning the most effectively. Avoiding them is not unnecessary limiting yourself. It's also a waste. You understand that, Sneakiest? Well,
how did I get dragged into this in the first place? I don't know, man. It's not like I know anything about writing. But whoever I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me. Who's it gonna be? Natsuki, Yuri, help me say Yuri! Hi! Shall I just click on this? Natsuki glares at me, drying up any words I have in my mouth. So I turn to Yuri and say, Yuri? My Yuri expression is so defenseless that I couldn't bring myself to say anything to her. Say Yuri!
eh?
Yeah. Everyone's fighting is wait. Everyone's fighting is making Sayori uncomfortable. How can the two of you keep fighting when you know you're making your friend feel like this?
Sneakiest. Well, that's probably her fault. That's her problem. This isn't about her. I agree. It's unfair for others to inject their own feelings into our conflict. Yeah, unless Sayori wants to tell Yuri what a stuck-up jerk she's being. She would never.
Bro, my throat is in so much pain. How do I get myself into this game in the first place?
It's your immaturity that made her upset in the first place. Excuse me? Are you listening to yourself? This is exactly why everyone nobody likes. Stop! Natsuki, Yuri, you guys are my friends. I just want everyone to get along and be happy. My friends are wonderful people.
Bro, isn't her voice high pitched? I forgot their voices.
I love them because of their differences. Natsuki's poem, they're amazing. That gives you so many feelings just writing a few words. Yuri's poems are amazing because they paint beautiful pictures in their head. Everyone's so talented. So why are we fighting?
Because, well,
Oh, so Natsuki's cute, and there's nothing wrong with that.
Sarah, Jesus Christ. What the hell?
And Yuri's boobs are the same as they always were.
What the hell, bro? Oh my god. Bro! Sayori? Sayori stands triumphantly. Monica stands behind her with a bewildered expression.
I'll make some tea.
Yuri rushes off. Natsuki sits down with a blank expression in her face, staring at nothing. Bro, Sayori just made this situation so uncomfortable that they just paused at every moment of their entire waking life. This is why Sayori's everyone's favorite, literally. Okay.
So, this is why Sarah's vice president.
I whispered. Oh wait, This is why Sayori's vice president. I whispered to Monica. She nods in return.
To be honest, I might come off as a good leader. I can organize things. I'm not very good with people. I couldn't even bring myself to inject. As president, that's kind of embarrassing of me. It's not like I can blame you. I wasn't able to say anything either. Well, I guess that just means Sayori is amazing in her own ways, isn't she? You could say that? She might be an airhead, but sometimes it's weirdly suspicious that she knows exactly what she's doing.
Oh wait,
Okay, I see. Taking care of her. I would hate to see her get herself hurt.
that makes two of us. You can count on me. Monica smiles sweetly at me, causing my stomach to nod. Such a genuine person. He really does make a good president, regardless of what she's saying. If I can get a chance to talk to her a little bit more.
Okay, everyone, it's about time to leave. How did you all feel about sharing your poems?
It was a lot of fun.
Well, I'd say it was worth it. It was alright. It was alright mostly. Snake, yes. How about you?
Yeah, I say the same.
It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone. Awesome. In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow, and maybe you learned something from your friends too, so your poems will turn out even better.
I think to myself, I did learn a little more about kinds of poems everyone likes. With any luck, that means I can at least do a better job of impressing those I want to impress. I nod to myself with newfound determination.
Snake, yes. Ready to walk home?
Sure, let's go. Sayori beams at me. It truly has been a while since Sayori and I have spent so much time together. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it either.
Sayori, about what happened earlier.
What do you mean?
You know, between you and Natsuki? Between Yuri and Natsuki. Does that kind of thing happen often?
No. That's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. I promise they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you?
No, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion at all. I can see why they make good friends with you.
Phew. You know, Stinkiest, it's that.
I can't speak.
It's nice that I get to spend time with you in the club. But I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. And I think everyone really likes you.
That's
Everything is gonna be so much fun.
looks like Terry still hasn't caught on the situation, the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really need to stop there? Well, just to see what future holds, Sayori. I pat Sayori on the shoulder. I said that more to myself than to her, but it's easy to use Sayori as an internal monologue sometimes.
Okay.
Yeah, let's do this. Finally. Well, we are gonna save from here, guys. So, we're gonna take a look at the files. Volume, content warning. Oh, unable. Oh, okay, wait. I can open these. But, how? I have so many files. All I got is this stuff, but that's kind of it. Interesting. So the files I'm saving, I can also open them too. Well, so there's also art concepts. Okay, well, I guess that's it, guys. So thank you guys so much for watching. Leave a like, subscribe to the YouTube channel, Twitch channel, and I'll see you guys in the next stream.